Hey everybody, what's good? This your boy True Deuces. Coming to you from Dora, Alabama, from the best YouTube channel, Justice Law. Today's two subjects will be why do good girls get with loser guys? And the other subject's going to be on what do you think is the best um, vehicle for a police officer to drive. I like doing two subjects. It seems to get better feedback, and plus, with the channel being named and based off justice law, we got to throw some police stuff in there. So, back to the subjects at hand. What the reason I think, or the reason I know based off of my life experiences and things I've seen homeboys go through, things of that nature, and myself. The reason I think good women get with loser dudes, number one reason is, drum roll, women are born with the motherly instincts. So let me break that down to you. Let me let you know what that means one time. A woman, being the creature of life, she has a natural instinct to care for others, like kids, things of that nature. When you get a good woman, she may have a good man at home. She may have a good man trying to holler at her, trying to treat her right, trying to teach her or show her what way a queen's supposed to be treated. But instead of going for that king that knows how to treat a queen, oftentimes, I'm not picking on you ladies. Please don't get mad at me. Please, please, please. I love y'all. I love you. I love women. Please don't get mad at me. But I'm just trying to keep it real. That's what I do. Don't call me true for nothing. So, they'll have a good man at home, or they'll know a good guy around the corner somewhere or something. Some guy, he been trying to treat them right, show him what's up, show him the finer things in life. He may be fine too. He might be a fine brother. He may be a good looking guy. Great job. You know, treat his mama good. Treat his kids good if he got some. Treat the dog good. Maybe treat everybody good. And the woman, she sees that. But then here comes this loser Joe comes along. Now ain't got a job. Probably never had a job. Can't wear his pants all the way up on his waistline. He's just too sorry to pull his pants all the way up. Just this lazy loser dude comes along. And that brings us to reason number two. I'm still on reason number one, but we're going to go into reason number two. We're going to kind of morph into it. See that morphing? It's morphing. I had something on my lip. Anyway, we morph into reason number two. Alright, so loser guy comes along and he spits what has been confused as, in this generation and the generation probably before mine, as game. He basically tells lies. He lies to women, manipulates them into believing him. And once again, women, I'm not picking on you, but I don't understand. I just don't understand why women are not doing the research on these guys and finding out their true nature. I mean, just finding out, is he really a doctor, or is he just wearing a stethoscope and saying he's a doctor? You know, it's pretty easy to look into that. You may want to ask some people that knows him, somebody, even his mama. Ask somebody. Don't just go off what the guy says. I mean, if you're going to buy a car, you don't just go by what the salesman says. He's trying to sell you a product for a lot of money. There's a lot of money on the line. You mess with this guy, your future reputation's on the line, because the people you mess with, that sticks with you. You know, you believe it or not, people may not want to admit it or own up to that, but that's on your resume. That's on your street resume. You mess with Loser Joe. And Loser Joe been messing with all these scandalous hoes, and Loser Joe could have God knows what. On top of, that STDs going on and his reputation, you don't want to be associated with that. But nevertheless, you listen to Loser Joe while good guy Mo is over here working hard, trying to get your attention and affection and everything, and he's a good guy. But you stuck on Loser Joe because you got that needy instinct. It ain't your fault. You're born with that instinct. But what is your fault, ladies? Please change this. Let's do it. Let's change this from now on. Do research. Research is the word. Keyword of the day. Do your research. See what's up with these dudes. Check back in his hood. See, was he a flunky? I mean, what'd he do? Was he a football player in school? You know, was he in a band? Did he do anything productive? Did he have A's, B's, C's, D's, F's? You know, now you may be into that. You may be into the guy that was in trouble all the time and the bad boy image. If so, you still need to do your research. You don't want to be getting tricked by some nerdy guy that's going to be making $100,000 a year. I mean, that's not what you're going for. You're going for the thug. You know what I'm saying? That you may want to know what you're getting yourself into. I'm not saying one's better than the other. However, I will maybe call some on the other side losers, especially if they ain't getting that bread. But that's another subject for another day. But nevertheless, please do your research, lady, for your sake, your kids' sake, your parents' sake, for everybody's sake, for the love of God. Just quit giving losers attention. I mean, like I say, everybody gotta make a living. I ain't saying that if somebody's selling a drug or doing something illegal, I'm not technically even calling them a loser. I'm just saying a loser is a loser. You can tell a loser. A loser, somebody's got to lie to you to get in your pants for one thing. I mean, if you can't be real, you can't tell the truth. There's no truth in you. You have bad character. Your character is what makes man a man for the most part. I mean, you got your honor. You got to have some honor to be a real man. That's my take on it. All right, so we're going to move off that because, you know, obviously I get all work still to come to that. I hate seeing that. I got a boy right now, one of my homeboys, his old lady, he believe may be sneaking around with a loser while he working 2 jobs, supporting her kids, his kids, you know, doing the most. And here she is possibly messing with the loser. And the loser just, all he has to do is lie. And I don't know if he's lying or not, but I doubt he makes $50K driving a 96. I ain't gonna get into what he drives. But anyhow, you know, maybe he just likes vintage vehicles. I don't know. But nevertheless, never hurts to do your research. It cannot hurt. It takes like maybe 5 minutes. And if you're still into him after that, then that's hoorah. But if you just dive into something you don't know what you're getting into, that's kind of stupid. Anyway, all right, so I would like to know your opinion on what you think the best vehicle is for police officers to be driving. I know we have police edition Tahoes and Explorers, the Interceptors, things of that nature. But since they went away from the Crown Vics, no department seems to have landed on what they really are going to call the next police vehicle, like the Crown Vic was for many, many years. And it was a good one, but the Charger, which is what I drive now, in a lot of ways it's better than the Crown Vic. I know a lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but the Charger has its faults. The motors are not the strongest. They don't hold up as good as people would think the Hemi would. They'll keep going, but you know, the valves start rattling and stuff of that nature. They're very well known for that, and they've had their brake issues and stuff like that in the past with the brakes. But besides that, man, the Charger's a good, strong car. I mean, it's a car. It almost reminds me of a car truck, the way it handles off. Like, you got to go off on some dirt roads. It's pretty tough, I can tell you from experience. Chargers have definitely grown on me. Surprisingly, even though it's a Ford, the Ford Interceptor or Ford Explorer, whichever one, both of them, either one, as long as it's got the police package, they're quick and nimble. Don't have the horsepower as a Tahoe or a Charger, but as far as being in city streets, if you're in a city street like Birmingham, I don't see why Birmingham would have anything else, which I think they are phasing out to those. But yeah, Birmingham, most cities. Out here in the country though, out here in Walker County, Jasper, Dora, which is where we're at now, Somerton, out here in the sticks, in my opinion, it'd be better to have a truck preferably 4-wheel drive, like the Marker County has actually, they got some of those now finally, and or a 4-wheel drive Tahoe. The 2-wheel drive Tahoes not so much, because they're still pretty weak, especially the square bodies. But the newer ones off-road, they're a little bit better, but still pretty weak. When I worked at Jasper, I've seen a lot get stuck, and I had to go out there and help them guys, even in 2-wheel drive, just wiggle it out of the mud. But nevertheless, if you're gonna go over to Tahoe in the woods, I mean, you're not gonna be in many high-speed chases. You shouldn't be, in my opinion, in a Tahoe anyway. Leave it up to the Chargers if that's your thing. But 4-wheel drive Tahoe or a truck or a 4-wheel drive truck would be the ideal situation in a wooded dirt road having on some of your streets areas. That's just my opinion. So you got Charger, Tahoe, Explorers, or Interceptor, whichever you want to call them. The Impalas, which I think a lot of people are getting away from. I feel like I'm leaving one out. The all-wheel drive Durangos, they clean. I like them. So, like I said, I'm just interested to see what you think. As far as trucks go, the Chevy Silverado, Dodge Ram, anything 4-wheel drive. I mean, trucks are trucks. But, yeah, just let me know what you think. What's your opinion? What truck or what vehicle do you think is best for police to have? And I know it's going to depend on mainly your area, but I think if you had to go overall, the all-wheel drive Durango would fit any area. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with that. But let me know your opinion. I may have left off a vehicle I'm not thinking of, so let me know. Give me your opinion on that. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend. Oh, and by the way, our hottest selling item went off sale recently over at Tactical Advantage. However, it will be going back on sale. This 250 piece first aid kit. It's got the burn ointment and lots of other items. It's going to be back on sale soon, so just check with the Facebook page if you would. And the emergency blankets will also be available. I just got some of those back in stock, so definitely check with us. Stay up to date on all that stuff on the Facebook page and Instagram. Also, this is something I think everybody should have in their first aid kit. You get bit, you need something to suck that out of. Still recommend you go to the hospital. Don't sue me. I did put that in there. Go to the hospital. But you want this on you for peace of mind, man. Keep you alive. You need stuff like that in your bag. But anyway, like I say, subscribe. Keep up with your boy. Appreciate your support. Till next time, deuces.